What's up, guys? I'm Carl Carell. It's another Music Gear Monday. And today, I want to talk about your DJ library. I recently switched over from using solely Serato to using Rekordbox with the option to use sets in Serato, but I needed to get my library in order. I had a ton of music. It was all over the place, a ton of crates. Everything was a mess. I finally was able to at least sort out my library, sort out all my music, get rid of duplicates, which is one of the major things right now with, DJ libraries and DJ softwares. Serato, Denon Prime software, and Rekordbox software, and it just turned out to be a whole mess of duplicates and duplicate libraries, all because I didn't take the steps to organize it or keep it, in one location from the get-go. So now that I'm using these newer CDJs, I wanted to kind of clear the slate and focus on getting this library and making it like a solid library of music that is in one location. So here are the steps that I took to organize my library. Hopefully some of this helps you out, maybe opens up for some discussion on how to keep our libraries organized. This isn't for just Rekordbox users. This is for anybody that has a music library on their computer and wants to organize it, preferably Mac users because I'm using a MacBook, but I'm sure a lot of these resources are available to both. So shout out to our sponsors today, Crate Connect Digital Record Pool, providing tons of new music, new releases, hundreds of different genres and chart-topping hits, everything and anything, instrumentals, acapellas, Latin, moombahton, techno, dancehall, even country music. So if you're a DJ and you want to spruce up your music library, this is a great tool to utilize. The price is just right with different options from 30 days, 90 days, and 180 days with high resolution audio. This is a great option for anybody wanting to expand their DJ library. They even have a clothing shop. This one's my favorite. Make sure to hop on over, check out Crate Connect. I will be putting a link in the description below, which will include a discounted price. So make sure to hop on that while it lasts. First thing I did was find all the music on my computer and copy it onto an external hard drive. So I had a couple of different folder locations where I had music. I had my iTunes music library, which I merged with iCloud in order to have that music available on all my other devices. So I went in and I went to the actual media files and all my downloaded. I went into iTunes, I downloaded anything that wasn't on my computer into that media folder, and then I took all of that music and put it on an external hard drive. After I did that, I went ahead and I went in, and for anybody that is trying to save all of their crates or all of their information from Serato or Rekordbox or whatever, and you want to save those crates, or at least the information of what's in those crates, you probably want to export your XML information, export your crates, and you can do that within Serato or within Rekordbox, exporting those to an external hard drive as well. But for me, I wanted to start fresh. I have a lot of go-tos that I know in those crates, and so I wanted to just basically start from scratch and start rebuilding those crates. And it's going to be a process, going to be a journey, but this whole thing is a journey of just keeping everything organized and being able to play and have fun and not sweat, searching for songs and things like that. So after I copied everything to the external hard drive, then I went ahead and I searched duplicates on that external hard drive. So I went in and I got a program, and this program is called Gemini 2. There are other programs out there that are available in the Mac App Store, some different stuff available online. I trust more along the lines of the stuff that's in the Mac App Store as far as software goes, rather than just random stuff off of Google. For one, they had a free trial version where I can actually try it out and see if it works. And then they have, I think, a subscription base, but since I used it for my drive drive. I haven't really needed it again, so who knows if I'll buy it later on, if I'll need it. But I went ahead, I downloaded that Gemini program, I dragged that entire media folder into this program, and this program basically searched everything that is a duplicate or things that are similar, and then I went ahead and just deleted all of the duplicates. And there was over 20,000 songs in this library on this computer, and so through all of that music, I had almost 9,000 duplicates of records. So it basically cut my library in half. My whole other half of that library on this computer was duplicates. So once I got rid of all the duplicates, then I went into iTunes or Music on your Mac, and I created a new music library. When you open the music program, you hold Option down and it asks you what library you want to use or if you want to create a new one. I went ahead and created a new one because that's going to keep it separate from my regular Apple Music library. And I don't want those two libraries merged anymore. I don't want them talking to each other. I want the music that lives on this computer and on my CDJs to just be in that folder. And so I made its own music library and I unsynced it to iCloud and made it only available for stuff purchased through iTunes and downloaded straight to this computer. Once I started that new library, I grabbed that media folder that I got rid of all the duplicates for. I ran it through Mixed in Key just so that I can get all of the key information, all of the tags, cue points, and different things like that. That data started up, and then I copied that library into my iTunes library. It basically brought all that music into my iTunes library, got me all the artwork and metadata that I would need that may have not got caught in Mixed in Key. And then from there, I reinstalled, because I deleted, after I got all my music off, I deleted Rekordbox, Serato, and then Prime software. I deleted it because I didn't want anything left over. I reinstalled Rekordbox, the latest version. From there, I merged my iTunes library into Rekordbox and imported it into my Rekordbox collection. From there, all the metadata, all the tags, everything started to really show up in the software. And then now I'm starting to rebuild my crates in Rekordbox so that everything is nice and organized, and I can export it to a thumb drive or to, a USB SD card and use that inside of my CDJs. That's kind of how I am organizing my music library. That's where I'm at now. Yeah, hopefully some of that helps you guys out. I felt like, cleaning this music library that I currently have on this computer out was kind of a blessing, but also it was a little nerve-wracking to do it in between gigs. Until you have all those crates rebuilt, these next couple of gigs or whatever that I'm playing are literally me finding records or remembering what songs I'm playing, and it's not that big of a deal, but there's stuff in those crates that you automatically can just find. You might not remember the name of the song or whatever it is, or it's an edit, and once you see it, you're like, oh yeah, I gotta play that. Knowing your music, is kind of a key. Knowing a bunch of songs, knowing the names. As we go forward, there's so many remixes and edits of certain things you're not always gonna remember. The journey is ongoing. I'll have to update you guys on how that is going as far as rebuilding these crates. I did use DJ conversion utility to basically get my Serato library into Rekordbox before I did all this, just to see how that worked out. So once I reinstall Serato, I'm going to try to use the conversion utility app to take some of that music or at least the XMLs of where that music is, and pull it into Serato just to put some sets together and stuff. So we will see how that goes. Yeah. What are your methods for keeping your library organized? Are you using any of the software that I'm talking about? Do you know of any tools that would be, helpful? Put it in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation rolling. Shout out to my sponsor, Crate Connect. If you're looking for something to spruce up your music library, get you some new tunes, pop over to Crate Connect and see what they got going on. That's going to be it for Music Gear Monday. I'm Carl Carell. We will catch you guys here next week. We got NAMM coming up soon and some really, really cool stuff that we're going to be showing on Music Gear Monday. So stay tuned. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hit the website. Check out our free VSTs page. Let us know what you think. Peace.